106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Wow!
Welcome back to the Blues Brothers Minute. This is the show where we watch the film The Blues Brothers, 2 minutes at a time, and then we discuss it with you nice people. Actually, just with ourselves, and you guys get to listen impotently with no recourse for input. Sorry. It's all about us. It's all about us. Me, Tom Taylor, my co-host Mike DeMaria. Hello, Mike.
It's the show that keeps you impotent.
That's right. That should be in our tagline. Mm-hmm. And also Dan Lewis over here. Welcome, Dan.
Do you, Marge, take Homer in richness and importance? Importance is underlined. In impotence and in potence, and in quiet solitude, or blasting across the alkali flats in a jet-powered monkey navigated, and it just goes on and on like this.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that authentic Simpsons?
Yeah. When Marge and Homer renew their vows, I will now read from the specially prepared vows written that Homer wrote. It's in impotence and in potence, which is my favorite.
I try to do everything in that way.
At its peak, I don't think there's any better writing ever in the history of television
than that show.
At its peak,
in general.
Yeah.
Incredible. Someone did a chart recently of the best. They tried to figure out what the best seasons were and what the common, what was creating the best season. What was the common, commonality between the best seasons and who was working on the show.
Right.
And guess what? It turns out they had the best writers those years.
Yeah. Conan O'Brien.
Of them. Yeah.
The
I think he was
monorail.
in there. Yeah. And it was like the third to the 6th or 7th season or something that was considered like the golden age. And yeah, they had the best writers then.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least, they had that group of writers. They were consistent throughout those seasons and it was a fantastic show.
Right.
I've been trying to get my son into The Simpsons and it's been an uphill climb. And I think I made the mistake of starting with the first season.
Yeah, you got to start with around 3 or 4, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it's the first
season. It doesn't
season.
really matter. You don't have to.
The first season when the
season is.
I do like
was still kind of. I liked it too because the animation was all jittery.
Yeah, and it was a bit
yeah.
sweeter. It was a kind of a real sweet show. Like the first episode is about how they got Santa's little helper, and it makes me cry when I see it.
Yeah,
it's really
also
nice.
Homer wasn't as ragey. He was more like a Walter Matthau type.
Hello,
yes.
boy.
He's totally Walter Matthau. Yeah.
Hello, boy.
Hello, Christmas so much.
Goodbye, my wife.
Goodbye, my wife.
Goodbye, my wife.
Mm-hmm.
4 onion rings.
Marge, some guys' wives make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The jelly spills out all over their fingers and gets them all sticky. When you make peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it just stays under the bread, right where it should stay. You got a gift, I guess. Goodbye, my wife.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to keep trying. I got to get my kid into The Simpsons.
Yeah.
He loves Futurama.
It's worth it.
And,
he'll get it eventually. It'll be amazing.
He will.
You'll go on a huge rush.
That might be a good exercise is to find out what season and what episode is when Homer changed into the Rageaholic.
That is good.
Like,
yeah.
Well, it's kind of gradual because by season 10 or 12 or shortly thereafter, he became not just rage, but also a complete and utter a homicidal maniac.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a real boob. Yeah. I mean, he was choking Bart out from really early on, I think, but that was more of a running gag. It wasn't so much his personality.
Yeah. That was kind of a Ralph Cramden-y kind of repeated gag that they were going to go with.
Right to the emergency room one of these days.
Yeah.
To the tracheotomy.
Yeah, but having both hands wrapped around your son's neck I don't know how that translates.
It's comedy.
Yeah. Well,
I found
his eyes are bulging. He can't breathe.
It was the beauty of animation back then. That's what everybody wanted to do once in a while, and you could finally watch somebody do it.
Well, I guess I guess because it's animated, it's not real. It's like saying, well, I'll play the shooter games, the gun shooting game, video games, as long as I'm shooting either Nazis or aliens, right? Or zombies.
Right.
Because then it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just slightly removed from humanity.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's do the bookends.
I follow you. Okay, of what? Of minutes 135 and 136? I'll do it.
While you're doing it,
These
I'll do the
minutes begin
music.
with yes, that could be playing through. Okay, these minutes begin with cops and army guys running around. They bust through a barricade with the help of the Chicago Fire Department that Jake and Elwood have set up. They ask a couple of guys if a couple of guys in fakakta suits have come through here recently. And all the while, Jake and Elwood are in the elevator listening to Girl from Ipanema. Take it away, fellas. I tried to count the agencies that are after the Blues Brothers in these scenes, and I've counted the Army, military police, which I'm counting separately just because they have different hats, the Chicago Police, a SWAT team, which I guess you could also say is part of the Chicago Police, but again, they have different things on, and the Chicago Fire Department. Is there anything else going on here?
Well, was it
the
earlier?
Nazis are out of it.
Right.
And the good old
Earlier
boys
they
are
had
out of it too.
Earlier they had the boats out too when they were still driving through the city.
That's true. But does that fall under Chicago Police?
Yeah, I think those are police boats, and they weren't Coast Guard. I don't think.
Aqua Team Chicago Force. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, and I guess the state police were in. Are they? I assume state police are still in this thing. They were
state
earlier.
Coppers they're always at work, and they're always everywhere. They're omnipresent.
Yeah, they're all pretty bad.
They're all pretty bad.
But they're not. But you don't see them here. The state police kind of ended when Burton Mercer flew into a truck. That was the last time we saw the state police.
I guess
that is weird.
That could have just ended. Yeah, the state police thing.
Because even it seems like once they get to Chicago, it's mostly Chicago cops, like in all the car pileups and everything.
Yeah,
it seems like the state police are out of it after a certain point.
Yeah,
and the crime rate around the city just must have went up 1,000% now because all the police are now at the Daily Center.
Yeah. Hey, stay clear of the Daily Center and go nuts in the outskirts of town.
Yeah, that's what I always kind of wondered. Is like when they're having a police funeral. Maybe if you track those, that might be a good idea if you wanted to commit crimes.
Yeah, today's the day, boys.
Yeah, I mean they're. Yeah, I don't know. Just seems like
Well,
when I turn to crime, I'm going to start paying attention to stuff like that. Any day now.
Well, this is literally just 2 minutes of, assembling the troops, I guess, right?
Yeah, there's not a ton to comment on in these. I mean, I did notice that we were wondering what these vending machines were. It does more clearly look like there's a newspaper machine and a cigarette machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once the firefighters knock the stuff over, they're pulling it back down. You can kind of see.
Yeah, one of them is a cigarette machine. Cigars, cigarettes.
Tuna surprise.
Ricky bean soup.
You do have to appreciate, I know, Dan, you're sick to death of this movie by now, but you have to appreciate that they had the idea, a kind of stupid joke, that all the law enforcement, abilities of the area are focused on getting the Blues Brothers. And this could not have been easy to shoot, and it must have been very expensive and very complicated, and they fully commit to it, and it totally works.
Absolutely.
Just this mayhem of guys coming after the Blues Brothers and taking over the city and ruining everything. And
totally
it's
agree.
Fantastic.
Totally agree.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the part, like I said before, this was in line with what I was saying before about the car crashes and stuff. That commitment to we're going to trash about 150 non-CGI cars, real cars. We're going to pile them up. We're going to crash them. We're going to go over the top with this thing. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate
it's irresponsible.
That. No question. Yeah. And this is my favorite, among my favorite bits of the movie. The movie has aspects that I like. I'm not trying to say it doesn't.
I want to say that if you, in like a year or two, sat down and watched the Blues Brothers from beginning to end, within the whatever 2 hours it is, you'd enjoy it.
Yeah,
I think the slog parts would kind of breeze by, and the awesome parts would lift your heart and your spirits and carry you through those.
Well, as with every minute by minute, certainly it will improve in my mind. But if I saw it later, but I think I might permanently believe that this movie is not very good.
All right, I give up.
That's where I'm at. I think. Yeah, sorry.
What about you, Mike? You've been sort of quiet on this.
I still think it's a good movie. It's a good, it's a classic movie, as they would say. But I think watching the full not the director's cut, kind of put a little damper on it, and some of it is kind of like,
help,
yeah.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate that when they bring in the full army or army reserves. I think that's the full army, but they have a that's a World War II tank they're bringing out there.
The Sherman tank.
That's a Sherman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gotta.
How's a tank going to play into this? Like, what do they need a
blow
tank
it to
for? They're
smithereens.
chasing two blues musicians.
It's going to take down the Thompson Center or the Daly Center.
Something's got to stop those blues turnarounds, and it's going to take a tank to stop it.
Right. Not again, you don't.
Yeah.
No.
He's got it now, Mike. Did you hear that? Tom's figured he's got the turnaround.
Go ahead, do it.
I kind of want to say that I understood the turnaround ages
do it.
ago.
Do it. Say it right now.
Yeah, he's got it.
No, he didn't.
See?
No, what do you mean he didn't?
What do you mean? How did I not get it?
No, listen to me.
Then I don't have it.
This is what he did. He goes da 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 da. He didn't go da 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 ba bum bum. There's a descending.
Oh, I wasn't going for the tones.
You need to
I was just doing the rhythm.
melodicize the
You
actual.
need to descend.
Does it have to descend?
You know,
Yes,
it does
it
not
descends.
have to descend.
It goes da 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 da. Yes, it goes descend. Da 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 da. Bum bum. It's not just
You're talking
da da da
about.
da 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 da.
As if millions of podcast listeners just fast forwarded and were suddenly silenced.
Mike's version is a version of the turnaround, but so is Tom's.
Thank you, Dan.
All descending turnarounds are turnarounds. Not all turnarounds are descending turnarounds.
Oh, very good.
Come on, that's Lewis's law.
Write that down quick.
Can I just nitpick about something else here?
Why would you?
Yeah, I don't want to get into too much nitpicking here.
No, come on.
But
there's no.
Mike said it's a good movie. He enjoys it. I would say, listen, I understand that when people tell me, "Oh, you're doing a podcast about Caddyshack," oh, I never really saw that movie, or else I saw it once and I couldn't make sense of it. Let's not say that it's a good movie. Caddyshack is not a good movie. It's just one that I really love. Not a good movie.
It's more than the sum of its parts.
Right. So I would say, I'm not going to argue with you loving Blues Brothers. That's fine. We could differ on that. But I stand by. There's no possible way you could say this is a good movie. Objectively.
I disagree.
Really?
I think that there are a lot of I think it's more well crafted than Caddyshack. It's got such a weird sensibility that it kind of sticks with.
Faint praise, but go ahead.
I know.
How does it compare to, say, Casablanca?
It's somewhere between Vertigo and Porky's.
No. Caddyshack and Blues Brothers they're both campy, right? They both have that campiness to them. But I think you take
not
the
in the
Blues
Noel Coward sense.
No,
but go ahead.
But Blues Brothers has a star-studded cast. It brought everybody in the music industry of the time into one place. That's a plus. That's a big undertaking. All right.
I love those bits, as mentioned.
Yeah. The plot line's a little loose, fast and loose.
A little bit, huh?
But yeah,
doesn't make a ton of sense, but it doesn't
make a ton of
a
sense.
Little
but
loose. Leads.
Go
ahead.
But what it does is, it does have the most intense car chases, and that scenes are better than any movie out there. So that has to elevate the movie a little bit.
I have to agree again.
It does.
Yeah, I agree.
And I would say that the musical numbers and the mayhem, like I said, if you're watching the movie straight through, they carry you through. Like, you don't even notice as many of I don't even know what we're calling the dead spots, or I know we were bored at the gas station for a while, and it didn't make sense that anybody, 5,000 people would want to go see some blues cover band. That doesn't make sense, but it's not like you're watching the movie and you're like, oh, come on, stop it. I'm leaving.
It's completely
it's like
overrun with things that don't make sense. It's not.
That's okay, though. I think that's part of the mission of the movie, maybe, in a way.
Okay, well, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, you might be convincing me.
Okay,
maybe our criteria is different for what constitutes a good movie. If this is a good movie, then do you realize the number of films that you'd have to say then is a good movie, whether you like them or not?
Yeah.
You're forced to say
I
that
was trying
thousands
to wrestle with
of films are good that aren't good.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's whether or not you like it.
That's
and so
true.
There's so
really,
many movies that, like, if somebody hadn't seen, if someone your age, like you grew up with the Blues Brothers, so and like Caddyshack and stuff like that, so you've got a familiarity with them because they were on cable all the time, and you kind of grew up with them, and that's how you love them. But if someone your age who would have seen them but hadn't now sees them, I have no idea what the reaction would be. I don't know if you can come to these movies, 40 years late and enjoy them.
Right.
Which might point to them not being technically good movies, but that doesn't mean that they fall at all in my esteem personally.
I think you're kind of highlighting here the pointlessness of my position here, which is that to differentiate the difference between a good movie under any sort of shared set of criteria versus a movie that you like. The two, of course, will overlap almost all the time, which I guess is my point. But that in the end, it doesn't really matter. And I have to agree with that.
Right. It is all subjective, no matter what the quality of the movie is necessarily.
But there are some, this is the argument that Annie Hall and Alvy Singer get into when they do the subtitles on the rooftop scene in Annie Hall. About you can't, not everything can be subjective. There has to be some set of criteria shared criteria that determines objectively, is this thing actually well done or is it not, and the subtitles are all just like, I wish you would sleep with me, and it's a funny scene. Yeah. But this is actually the argument that you're not supposed to pay attention to because of the subtitles that they're having in that scene.
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting argument. Maybe it is.
It's like Citizen Kane you can't argue that that's not a perfectly crafted, excellent movie.
Yeah, for someone to say that it's not a good film, would you say that they were wrong?
I would, yeah, exactly. You'd almost have to say that they are wrong.
Right. So go ahead.
That Citizen Kane is not a good movie, but do they like it? How do I say that? How do I argue with
that?
I
can't tell them. That I can't tell them.
Well, all of it is up to them, though. If someone sits and, because you don't know what's going on through somebody's head at the moment they're sitting down to watch a movie. Maybe they need whatever that movie brings. They may be in a time in their life where they just need to laugh their ass off.
I want to see cars pile up. Yeah.
Or they say, I want to watch, and they watch Step Brothers with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, and say, you know what? That was a great movie. It is a good movie. But for some people, it'd be like, that's the best movie because right now I needed a laugh. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or I needed a movie that made me think about something. So that became a special movie to me at that time. And you can't take that away from somebody. Who are you to judge? No. And this is coming from someone who's lived most of his life being a judge, judging people.
Right.
And it's something I don't like about myself, but
we all judge people. Come on.
We all do.
But at the same time, but some people do it more when when there's things
it's carrying around the gavel that I thought was weird, Mike.
Yeah, and the wig. I don't know
the wig, the white, the gavel. We don't understand.
That's a little much.
And what is underneath those robes?
In the middle of summer.
I was with the wig. I was bringing more of a parliamentary judgment
barrister
with me.
Yeah,
a barrister.
Yeah. I have to say, it made it a little weirder. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah,
I still got your back, but that was weird. I mean, we like Caddyshack. We spent about 20% of Caddyshack minute talking about how much we hate the hipsters, and like, well, listen, the hipsters are having a nice time.
Yeah,
they like what they're doing. Why are we judging them? We hate it.
I'll let you take this one, Mike.
No, but he's right.
I'm trying to help our current argument.
Yeah, but right. I think, but there's something about. No, and you know what? I'm the ringleader of most of this. I agree with that.
You are a bad person. That's true.
That's okay. Thank you for that. And that's what I'm.
No, stop it. Rewind.
No, but I think when you lead, it's funny, it's comedic, but when you lead with judging and you lead with, fire at and just maybe some vitriol at other people because they're having a good time or they're living their lives in a carefree way, That's not a healthy way to be.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you.
Right.
A close second would be constant self-flagellation.
Yeah,
One has to look out for that.
Where do you
as
stand
well.
on that, Mike?
Yeah, I'm for it, obviously. No,
Apparently.
but
I
You're a
know it's not the
practitioner.
politically correct thing to say, but God damn it, I'm for flagellating myself.
I'm for it because it works for me.
Yeah, excuse me for a minute.
It works for me.
No, I completely understand. So, learning at 45 years old that, leading with judging and, makes you feel like you've failed at certain things. And then you say, oh, I have this great product that I can do when I feel this way. And that's self-flagellation. Let me open up a box of that and just beat myself to death until I'm tired enough to go to sleep. And then we'll do it all again tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by.
There you go.
Beat yourself like you found some porn in the woods.
Yep.
Because
what it is, instead of taking your
God damn it!
insecurities out on other people by making fun of them, you just turn it yourself, get a hammer, and just beat yourself over the head with it
Sure.
till you're
beat
disoriented
something.
enough till you fall asleep.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just have a little NyQuil and then
Yep.
fight it. Until it's asleep.
Yeah.
Wall quill,
Fight to sleep a little bit.
Yeah, Wall-Tussin.
a wall tussin.
Have some Wall-Tussin.
All our greatest hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a comment about the Blues Brothers. Do you want to hear a comment
Denied.
about the Blues Brothers?
Sure.
I was on, man.
Denied.
I'm going to do it anyway. I was recently
Go ahead,
watching
no.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
Mhm.
introducing my son to that movie.
Mhm.
And that movie just flatly rips off the Blues Brothers towards the end there. It's obviously in Chicago. There's that whole parade scene, and they go full sort of poor man's Blues Brothers with like crowds of people dancing in unison, and a guy even doing like a crazy backflip in the background.
That's a really good.
And I didn't care for it. It bothered me this
It
time.
bothered you. That is a really good movie,
Yeah.
though. I mean, I don't.
It is a really good movie.
Getting back to what's a good movie, what's not. I have to say, Ferris Bueller holds up very well, considering when it was made.
It does. Even though my opinion of Ferris Bueller himself is fully flip-flopped. I used to think he was a cool guy, but now I kind of think he's
Is a dick.
a bitter user.
Inconsiderate.
Jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying. I never thought of that. There are a lot of similarities, and it's sort of like in the back of my head that they were similar, but I never really made the connection.
Yeah. Oh, and another one. I didn't watch this whole movie again recently, but I should because it's so fantastic. But I was watching a scene from Raising Arizona, which we all love.
Mhm.
And after Gail and Neville rob the bank, and just after the blue dye thing explodes in the car, and there's a very similar getting gunk off the
wiping of
windshield, madly
yeah.
wiping thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that is.
Even to the point where like he's wiping
he look
madly
through
and he
it?
gets one small spot clear, and he looks through it.
Well,
It's almost I don't even know if they're trying to do the
Could
Blues
the-
Brothers
yeah.
there, but it really reads as the same thing.
is that an
And you know
homage?
what?
I like that one.
And you might have found another connection because the paint is blue, and they're doing an homage to
God.
the Blues Brothers.
Oh,
They are now
my
Blue
God.
Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
That's going
That's
deep.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
God, we're good at this.
And
What a
another
good show.
knock back to Chicago because they turned blue, and that's the Blue Man Group.
That's right. Did they start in Chicago?
Yeah, Briar Street Theater.
I know they're there, but aren't they like in a lot of cities?
No, it's
Still there
Chicago.
now.
No, they
Really?
were there. They
Okay.
were there when I moved. They were already in that theater when I moved here in '96. That's how long they've
And
been.
I remember
Wow.
before they even formed a group, just those blue guys walking around and just feeling like they ought to get a group.
Yeah.
They ought to do something
that
with this
neighborhood.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't
You know,
just
and
stuff as
they're
many
walking around
marshmallows
with,
in our
like,
mouth as we can on
Completely
our own.
covered in blue and carrying around PVC piping. It just seemed weird to me.
Yeah. You need to apply this to something.
All right,
All right.
shtick.
That was the last thing I had to say about the Blues Brothers. Or do we do like trivia now or something?
Sure.
Do we have any trivia?
Wow.
I can turn the app on.
Oh, I don't
Wanna
know
turn the
about
app
that
on?
app. Let's do a.
Oh,
Hey,
Dan's
wait.
not into the app.
Tom, do
something
you
else.
have? We could do 9 trivia questions. Tom, do you have Blues Brothers trivia? You have anything in the chamber?
I could bring it up.
Because then maybe we do 3-3-3. You know.
That's not bad.
What do you think there, Mike?
Sure.
Or do your questions increase in difficulty? What's the?
Mine? No, they're just
Yeah,
random.
when you this is random. Okay.
Let's see here. All right. Let's start with art. Art.
Oh, art.
Oh,
What color
Art fan.
makes white?
Art.
Red, yellow, blue, green, yellow, gold, purple, red, orange, blue, or none of these?
I don't understand the question.
None of these.
None of these. What card game is about an aging spinster? Old Maid.
Maid.
Wait,
Granny,
what card game? What?
Good
Old
Granny,
Maid.
the Happy Hag.
Old Maid.
Sure, it's not the
I
Happy
didn't
Hag.
even need the choices. Give us a chance
Never heard of
to
Happy
guess
Hag.
before the choices.
Okay. What Greek word does church come from? Ecclesia, Hades, Sunago, or church?
I'll say church.
No, it's Ecclesia. You're right. Here comes the ad.
Bless it.
But why didn't you go with my answer? Why did you go with Tom's?
I don't know because Todd was
Wait, did he?
first. Yeah, there's no sound to this ad.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah, it was an
Can
ad
you
for
narrate it
Uber.
for us? Can you
Worse.
describe it?
It was just an ad for Uber.
No. Like you need that.
Takes a Uber.
What show consists of high school students performing covers of modern and older day songs? Show tune singing, Once Upon a Time, Glee, The Rise of the
Glee.
Singers. Yeah,
Glee.
This kind of blows. Who played the Joker in Gotham, the series? Noel Fisher, Robin Taylor, Corey Michael Smith, Cameron Moynihan.
Oh, God. I have no idea.
All right, Corey
Cameron
Michael Smith
Moynihan.
knows he's right, but it's too late.
Wow.
Never
Aw.
go with my answer, whatever you do.
Now what do we got?
Same ad for for Uber. Probably knows that I'm an Uber driver. That's why. Where is Black Mesa located? New Mexico, Arizona, Oklahoma, Hawaii.
I think I'll go with Hawaii because of the volcanic soil. That's just my guess.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. But it's probably wrong.
It was Oklahoma.
Yeah, they don't have mesas, do they?
I never
What's a
would have gone
mesa?
with Oklahoma.
What is
Mesa
Buffalo?
means table, so it's
Damn
like
it.
a plateau.
What is Buffalo, New
Yeah.
York most famous for?
Chicken
wings, cheesesteaks, pizza, hamburgers, chicken wings.
Yeah, chicken wings. I actually didn't know that, but yes.
Being
Oh,
cold.
yeah, buffalo chicken wings. Okay.
In what U.S. state is there an abundance of cacti? California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona.
I would say both
All of it.
California and Nevada, but let's go. What?
And Arizona, right?
Aren't
Country
they all?
and Western. Yeah, there is no all.
Country and Western.
It's Arizona.
I want to say Arizona. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm bored.
I never knew that about buffalo chicken wings, by the way. That's why it was called buffalo wings.
You didn't know that?
you
No, I
never knew
know.
that till just now.
What state is home to the Great Smoky National Park? Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Smoky, you say?
Yeah.
Same ad for Uber. I gotta get out of this. I don't have patience today.
All right.
All right, you guys.
All right.
All right, this
I got some
whole-
Blues Brothers trivia.
Great
let's do
job. I'm glad we got those 9
Okay.
trivia questions. Go ahead.
There's 10 here. I'll do like 5. Okay, this is an overly long question. All I want to ask is who performs the first song called She Caught the Katy? Elmore James, Muddy Waters, Fats Domino, or the Blues Brothers?
I guess if I had to choose one, I'd probably go with the Elmore James.
Wait, didn't we say that it was John Belushi singing?
No, but the
No, but
original
And I
that's
was
not a song.
I'm
surprised.
talking about.
No, who performs the first song,
Oh.
She Caught the Katy?
Oh,
I think it's the Blues Brothers.
yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 'cause
I
it's a
misunderstood the question.
Yeah, 'cause it's a
that's-
recorded
I breezed
version
through
of
it. I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay, the Blues Brothers is filled with guest appearances from a number of greatest performers of the 20th century. Which of the following guests performs the first live number in the film? Live is in quotes. I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah.
Ray Charles, James Brown, Aretha Franklin, Cab Calloway.
I guess it's
Okay. Cab
James
Calloway.
Brown, isn't
No,
it? Oh,
no,
Cab.
no,
wait.
it's not.
It's got to be James Brown, right?
It's James Brown.
This fucking thing sucks.
Yeah. Cleophas James. Which two songs from the 60s or 70s blues performers Sam and Dave do we hear during the early
Get
part
ready.
of the film?
Get ready.
Okay, it's Soul
Get ready,
Man,
I'm coming.
I Thank
Soul-
You.
Come on.
Okay, let it be me, and when something is wrong with my baby, wrap it up and love is after me, soothe me, and hold on, I'm
It's
coming.
Soothe
Hold
me.
on, I'm coming.
No, not
Soothe me
first.
and hold on, I'm
coming.
coming. It's a choice of 2.
Soothe me
Okay.
and hold on, I'm coming.
Yeah.
And tuna surprise. How many television theme songs are included in the film The Blues Brothers?
One
God, well,
I
we know
could
that-
think of.
We know one, the
Rawhide.
Rawhide. Oh, but wait,
Peter Gunn?
they play Peter Gunn.
Peter Gunn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Is that it? Is it just 2?
Let's go with 2.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to be really mad if it's 3 or 4. Okay, one more. The Blues Brothers begin their search for their new band members at a Holiday Inn where they encounter 5 of the guys in the virtually empty lounge
and the
performing
Magic
a rousing
Tones.
version of Quando. After finishing up this tune, Murph switches on a tape that features which song by Billy Joel?
I know
Piano
what it is.
Man, It's Still Rock and Roll to Me, The Stranger,
Just the Way
or
You Are.
Just the Way You Are?
Just the Way You Are.
It is Just the Way You Are. Okay, now will it let me grade this without submitting all my answers? It does, which I like. Our answer, the Blues Brothers, is correct. They performed She Caught the Katy. James Brown was the first live number. Soothe Me and Hold On, I'm Coming. We hear at the first part of the film. Yes, there are 2 TV theme songs, Peter Gunn and Rawhide, Rowdy Yates, and yes, Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel. We're very good at this.
Very well done, obviously.
That was trivia. That was awesome. Well done, fellas.
Very well.
And now there's really nothing left to do but to thank our awesome patrons.
Oh, really?
Over at patreon.com/ditchdiggers.
Bill Turner?
Beautiful people like that Mother Scratcher,
Not
Bill
that
Turner.
Mother Scratcher.
Oh, no, the other one, Bill Turner.
Bill
And we got
Parker.
May Flores and Private Pile and Scott Bishop and Matt Carson and Pork Snorterhouse and Snoke Porterhouse and Captain America and Mark Mavora.
Yep.
These people are better than you because they are supporting the show. No, come on. We love all of you. You're all awesome. But if you want to be like one of these people, go to patreon.com/ditchdiggers. You get early access to the show. And once we're done with this, we're probably going to start doing some bonus shows. You'll get access to that too. And who knows what else. Just head over there to that site and see what you can get and just browse. Make a decision for yourself.
Those names are starting to sound normal to me. Pork Snorterhouse and Snoke Porterhouse.
See?
Does
Yeah.
actually sound
If
normal.
you met
to me
those
now.
guys, yeah, if you met them, you'd feel weird calling them by their actual names.
I would.
Which I assume they have, but I don't want to know what they are.
I'd go
They're
Porterhouse.
Snoke and pork. You want them cleaned and buffed with a fine shaman. You want them now. Chop, chop. Also, chop, chop. Head over to Twitter. Follow us at Blues Brothers Minute.
Yeah.
Blues Bros Minute. Follow us on Facebook at the Blues Brothers Minute Listeners Hole.
Yeah.
And wherever you're listening to this show, please rate us and review us and subscribe to us. Keep the home fires burning. Let the people know out there that we're awesome and that you love us. And of course, come back next week.
Do we want to
for
read
more
some of those?
Of the what?
Do we want to read some of those reviews?
We should read some next time. Yes.
What?
Let's do that. I'm unprepared for that, but let's.
Okay. We'll read some of the reviews. So get yours in
Yeah,
now.
come back next time.
Remember,
Yeah, get your
everybody.
review in right now, and maybe you'll hear your review read on the air next time.
Sure.
Yeah.
As we start to wind up this movie, The Blues Brothers, here on the Blues Brothers Minute.
Let's
It
wind
ain't
down.
cool being no jive turkey so close to Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you scratched my ankle!